If there's a right way and a wrong way to do something, some folks will just always choose the wrong way. Take the case of airline pilot Lowell Ferguson. He had two airports to choose from, and he picked the wrong one to land in. Heidi Schulman reports on Ferguson's celebrated mistake in Buffalo, Wyoming.
Buffalo, Wyoming braved a wet weekend to celebrate its centennial and the return of a guy who's become something of a folk hero in these parts. Western Airlines pilot Lowell Ferguson hadn't been back since the night he spent here 2 years ago by mistake. Ferguson was cleared for a landing that night in Sheridan, 35 miles away. But when his 737 jet touched down and he and his 94 passengers looked around, they discovered they were instead in Buffalo at the wrong airport.
I think it's just fantastic.
Why?
Well, doesn't everybody can land and do like he did?
A lot of pilots would have ended up in the coulee like other planes have done at the end of the runway.
Put Buffalo on the map.
There you go.
Buffalo figured a celebration for Ferguson would help keep it on the map, and Ferguson figured he could use some good press.
I want you to know this is the first autograph I've ever given.
Western Airlines sent him back to flight school after his goof, and the FAA is still trying to impose a 2-month suspension of his license. He claims that violates a safety reporting program, which gives pilots one free mistake so others can learn from it.
Learn from the mistakes of others, because you can't live long enough to make them all by yourself. And that's what we're trying to bring out, is our mistakes, each other, and maybe we can save someone else the embarrassment or the problem.
There was supposed to be a big fly-in breakfast honoring Ferguson out at the Buffalo airport this morning. The griddles were hot, but no one could fly in. The clouds were too low. Some days, the Buffalo airport just isn't the place to be. Heidi Schulman, NBC News, Buffalo, Wyoming.
And that's our report for tonight.